Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Spanish playthrough in EU4 MEIOU and Taxes 2.01 with me, your host, Luckymarine, where I'm going to build a few more barks, just another two. I want to get our bark fleet up to about 15, maybe even 20, just so we're not having to faff around transporting 10 at a time. Portuguese separatist and Spanish particular. Where are the Spanish particularists going to be? Gore? Are you called yet? No. I don't want to give this to the trade company until it's been properly called. Let's put our maintenance up. Santo Domingo. Eh? Didn't I give that? No, not Santo Domingo. What? Santo Domingo. Alright, yep. This'll flip as soon as these two colonists have finished, don't it? So as long as we're in Gore, that should be enough. We'll pick up this 10. That should, yeah. 10 will be alright. And Portuguese separatists are probably going to be in Portugal. Madeira and in the New World. Looks like. Oh. Britain is, well, England at the moment is in outgoing. Only just started. And where else? Madeira, know where that is. Although it's missing an I. And Lycoris. Oh, okay, just the islands. The Azores. So Madeira and the Azores. We'll transport some people over there. Madeira, didn't I give you to a trade company? No, because I can't. What about the Azores? No, because I can't. Okay. Do some colonies. Carmine. Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is either. Carmine. Carmine is a red dye. Oh, okay. Made from either crocodile or I think it's made from insects, isn't it? Yeah, both kind of insects, which harvested and crushed to release carminic acid. The acid acts as a pigment that provides a deep, rich scarlet colour when applied to clothing or food. Cool. But both very rare. The dye is greatly prized by cloth makers in Europe. Polish, that thing, and Portuguese, something or other, provided most red dye before Spanish conquest of Mexico, when cheaper Aztec cochineal made its way to European markets. Sweet. What is this? Cultural uprising. Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, do we need that yet? Soon. Looks like Britain is having to do similar things. What the balls? What happened? What's the religion of the HRE? Protestant. All the electors are Protestant. Nope. Got some Catholic in there as well. Did the Protestants win the League War? What does it say? It's meant to say somewhere what the religion of the the empires. How weird. Austria. The HRE dude is Protestant, which leads me to believe that the Protestants won their war. Nope, that truce has been going for a long time now. So it didn't just finish. Maybe Austria's just been a bit of a dick, taking too much land. Pissed off the emperors, the electors. Plus we've got 1 Protestant, 2 Protestant, 3 Protestant, 3 Protestant electors that would have voted probably in favour of a Protestant head. How weird. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like Britain is having to do the same. He's having to stack men in his colony. Let's bring you back. Oh no. Off back onto his ships. So they'll probably fire it in Gore. We now have men in Gore. There's only 7,000 of them. Should be an easy fight. And the 4 that were based in the Cape are here. Let's have you protecting trade in... Go on then, Margaret. Cultural uprising, that's unfortunate. Still unfortunate. Quick or anything else? Nope. Nope. Let's have you on the boat. And where are we going? Portuguese separatists. Madeira and the Azores. Right. Okay, yeah, we'll just split these. This 11 stack. Some more. We have 1 more transport ship heading in, so that 12 stack can fit on the 12 here. Let's get you away. I will split you 6 on Madeira and 6 into the Azores. And we can take military tech. Well, this isn't going to get any worse. It's already at the maximum that you can get to. You can only go up to 25%. So, we'll wait. We're not desperate, we're not at war. We'll save ourselves some points. Okay. So you can't be an elector anymore. Portuguese Colombia have insulted us, okay. Silly. Are we nearly there yet? Very well. Clicked off that a little bit too quickly. Apologise for that. You into the Azores. And then we'll get you back to pick up people for the Sunni fanatics. A new Spanish capital. What? No. The reason why I switched my capital was for communication efficiency. Ooh. We gain a whole stability. Castilla La Nueva. So it's not Toledo. Wants to move our capital up here. No. Gain the stability. I will ignore you. And what have we got this time? Sugar. Cool. Let's have you back. And we'll pick up the rest of these fools. I'll drop them into Northern Africa. I will pick up fort maintenance minus 10%. We do have quite a few forts actually. 12 forts. Half a ducat or so. These are the type of ideas that you feel the bigger that you get. So, and corruption is... This is why I'm putting corruption, or the rooting out of corruption, up. Because every single idea, it steals a little bit of monarch points from you. Yeah, almost a ducat's worth. Amongst other things. Ooh, colonial migrant influx. We'll take that. Use from the colonies. Carmine. Good. It's like a really good trade group, apparently. Uh-oh. Melilla. Where do we have to land these troops? Melilla. Melilla. Melilla? Melilla. Yeah, we'll have to land them there first. If our ships would get a bit of a jog on. Islam in decline. Excellent. Yeah, I know. I'm sick of putting them down as well. Right, there we go. Can we just start walking you back? Nope. Send your Ragusa though. There they go, the little bastards. Quite a few of them as well. Just drop them off there and we'll go pick up this 8 stack. Ooh. Our uniforms have changed. You in the positive? Yep. You in the positive? Yep. Let's grab you as well. Cool, cool. And we'll grab you now. It'll help to put down these rebels. No, we'll just have to wait for the morale to come back up. Not waiting for that. Ooh. Excellent. Just need you to finish now and we'll send... Damn you, Britain. Send a colonist down to La Plata. Or the La Platan region. This province, because of its... What is this? Because of its trade power. The White Bay. So trade power here. Trade power here. What do you give us? Local trade power. Wow, plus 20. The next one that finishes, which won't be too long, we'll chuck in here. Try snaffle the really good provinces for your colonial dude. On the boat, and let's go over here. Hopefully you'll get him there in time for us to... Where did you land? Excellent. Both affirms our legal right to colonial Hispaniola. Other Catholic countries would no longer have a legal right to take provinces here, and our colonies will grow quicker. Hispaniola, I do like that name. Reminds me of Treasure Island. Wasn't the ship called Hispaniola? Let's try getting to there before they take that 40 if we can. Oh, bollocks. If we can. We do have a dude in charge, don't we? We do. 453 shock. Thankfully, the other rebels didn't come and support. And we'll wait here. Yeah, the garrison didn't have time to replenish itself really, so we've got 6-day siege ticks, whereas they have 15-day siege ticks. And estuary. There you go. So we have Hispaniola, we have Cuba, we have Guayanas. Whoops, Dylan, enough. Will you stop? I'm trying to do the count. Cuba, Hispaniola. This will flip to Spanish Colombia as soon as we've got a couple of the cores in. I think we need 3 cores before it'll all flip. Good. Have you flipped as well? No. So we'll need, once we've finished in La Plata, I'd say if we've finished in La Plata, we just need another 2 provinces in the La Platan region. And then it'll take off itself. And then I want to grab another 2 provinces here. To grab, what is it called? I think it's Colonial Antilles. It's Curacao. Nope. That might have been it. Okay. Grab this siege fairly quickly. I'm going to sit everybody here. They'll get the bigger ticks of people back. Keep our artisans here. And we're losing money. Why are we losing money? Army maintenance, yeah, we took a bit of a beating here. Once we're comparable numbers, I'll chuck them in. Oh, excellent. Not 555 days, you know. 555 months, I should say. Sevilla has returned to the fold. Cool. 40% of the population were converted to state religion. Sevilla gets Jesuit activities. So what percentage of you, Sevilla? Oppressed Jewish minority, reformed Jewish minority, and oppressed Protestant presence. First plantation colony. Cool. Just want to read what this is. Jesuit activity. Don't need the missionary strength because it's already Catholic. Anyway, first plantation colony. For the first time, we have gained a new plantation colony. Plantation colonies are provinces in generally inhospitable regions such as tropical jungles, but which also produce highly valuable goods such as tobacco, spices, and cotton. Or inhospitable to people, but not inhospitable to the goods that you're growing, i.e., you know, from plantations. The plantation colonies can exist elsewhere in some circumstances. In most cases, these provinces cannot reach their full potential without settler colonies providing them food and slaves to work them. Okay, so plantation colonies are dedicated, all-inclusive, fully self-supporting stuff. It didn't tell us where that was, but oh well. Still can't core anything. We're still waiting to attack this guy, aren't we? Before we upgrade. We'll give it one more tick, and then we'll go in there. Turkish Empire has announced us as their rival. Don't care. Use from colonies. Sugar. Good. That's always a good one. Let's... Criticism of the king. Missionary strength comes back down by a tiny amount. Cadiz gets religious scandal. Spain gets religious scandal as a whole. French Catholic corruption. All those opinion of us. For how long? A few years. Buys favour the gold. And now we'll swap out our dudes. The Cosletters were medium infantry who fought in territorial formation with heavy pikes for use in formation and swords for close combat fighting. They were iconic figures, admired and feared equally. In battle they were supported by pica seca. Light infantry, shock troops held in reserve until the enemy broke. Well, you run them down and slaughter them. Right. Cool. Still with the mounted gunners. Still with the Segas. Still with the Segas. Still got to go anything. What's next? Revolt. We've sorted that. We've sorted the Spanish particularists. Really. Are you either sit on my lap and watch me play, or go away? You've already been fed. I don't know why you've been a nuisance. Why are you being a nuisance? You can't have cheese. Anyway, we could do with taking that back, although the forts are going to take it back for us. Yeah, I'll take our chances. That is now part of us. Gore. Do not lose to these. I know I've only just swapped unit type. So yeah, they're a little bit weak at the moment. 37 months. I'll take that. Still with a lack of coring. Have you finished your coring? No. As soon as this guy's finished his coring, we're going to fob him off onto the trading company. Smallpox plague hits the natives. That's alright. There we go. Done. $128. We might as well get you started. Hungary and Naples. Oh my word. Please spit out children. If France sees that you're in a personal union under me, they will be... This won't be good. Although, our power is getting bigger. We might be able to get them. Integrating Naples would be nice. So it's no longer transfer trade power to Spain. I'd totally forgotten about that. Lower the taxes. A little bit of autonomy is not the end of the world. And we're still at 0, just because... Cool. Alright, just because we don't have the Diplo power. We dumped a load of Diplo power intake in Portuguese land off him. Rebels, no. Give the church authority. Guanas, what is your state religion? Catholic. Yeah, we might as well give them authority. Let's bring our maintenance down a little. Let's look into building a few more ships. We can't. Okay. We are slowly starting to reveal area of the map here. What can we do? It is quite far away, I suppose. Right from Brittany. Go on this list? No. Alright, so Naples has suddenly popped out a child. Good. What did you get? 263. Not bad. Excellent. That is our excuse to now fob you off onto the trade companies. Means that we can bring you back. Giving them to the trade company, it lowers the unrest by 15. Money for national unrest. What is our national unrest? It's in the positive. Go on then. We'll press that issue. And it looks like Foix, 80% chance of them popping off in France. I don't know if France will put them down. Let's make sure that they don't manage to pop out. They'll pop here. Yeah, we want to be standing in the mountains. So that's going to pop. It's Gascon, but really it's Foix. Where's, there we go, Foix. And Bjorn. Trigger, good. Let's sit you in the Bjornish Mountains. 525 is a lot better. And let's grab naval maintenance modifier. I suppose the bigger our fleet is, the more of an impact that's going to have. Fleet maintenance currently is at 7.13 ducats. Okay. It's now 6.68. Every little helps. I get on France. What's the rest here? It's still quite high. Okay, okay, okay. I like how they've got unrest just because the French. +2 unrest just because the French. City, non-accepted culture. Terrible communication. Oppressed Protestant minority, oppressed reformed minority. Yep, that's why we drowned all ours. Any more calls? No. 12 points a new dude. Fair enough. When's our truce with Portugal over again? Good. Cocoa, I believe that is. We've lost the effect of Zealous. That's unfortunate, that was a good one. But we have gained missionary strength for having a controversial one. Okay, 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 okay. Where's this? Fairly certain this is chocolate or coffee or whatever it is. Chocolate. Cocoa. All cocoa plant is a small such and such, I don't know. What? Is a small 4 by 8 meters or 15 by 26 foot tall evergreen tree. A 26 foot small tree. I mean, it depends what you're comparing it to, but I wouldn't want to paint it. In the family of, they use the Latin names for plants. Alternative Malvaceae. Alright. Native to the deep tropical region of the Americas. The fruit called cacao pod is oval, 15 by 30 centimeters. Wow, that's a massive pod. 15 by 30 centimeters, 6 by 12 inches long, and 8 by 10 centimeters, 3 by 4 inches wide. Ripening yellow to orange and weighs about 500 grams, about a pound when ripe. The pod contains 20 to 60 seeds, usually called beans, embedded in a white pulp. It doesn't stop. Each seed contains a significant... He likes to rest his head on my keyboard, so it's either the arrow keys or on the spacebar. Each seed contains a significant amount of fat. As cocoa butter, their most noted active constituent is theobromine, a compound similar to caffeine. Yeah, the very first kind of hot chocolate, it was quite bitter, very dark, very bitter. They used to pile sugar into there as well. But you know, it's still around. Sugar, good. Good. And when Turkish Empire, 1571 for Hafsid. How's our aggressive expansion? There's still some of it. I reckon a fight against Hafsid, a fight against Portugal, and then we'll be able to get in here and take a province. Yeah, this expansion here was close enough to this lot that they ended up a little bit mad with us. Plus taking the entirety of Florence. Although not my best idea, was I think necessary. Otherwise the Papal State would have just seen an isolated Florence in one province here with no fort, shit terrain, kind of, and just swamp them. Alright, we'll go with the Liberty Design. Come on, Hungary. Pump someone out. Alright, we'll collect you two. We'll stack up on Hafsid. We do have a claim on you, do we not? You have no friends at all. Where's my ships? Where's my transports? What did I do with them? They're doing something somewhere. Yeah, we were putting down the revolt, or potential revolt and burn. Right. Get yourself over to the Azores, pick them up, and then we'll pick them up from the weird island that is Madeira. Yeah, arrange the ball. This legitimacy should be going up by quite a lot. The just scandal isn't good. The storm of 1569, God help them. Does have an effect on your farming if the storm turns into a flood, which can then cause famine. Fairly terrible. Cocoa in that place. Let's get you on the boat. Drop you off in Madeira and pick you up again. Landed on Madeira on the way down to Senegal. was cool. Bay of Biscay is a bit of a bitch to travel over, especially on a boat that's designed for amphibious landing, not amphibious landings, but getting really close into the coast. So it's HMS Ocean, and was it Ocean? Yeah, I think it was HMS Ocean, and it's got a flat bottom, and so it got hit really hard by going through the Bay of Biscay. Although the officers, the higher up on a ship you are, the more of an effect you feel from the waves. And because we were in the bowels of the ship, just being the grunts, we were alright. But apparently the officers were having to seatbelt themselves into the bunks and getting thrown out and breaking arms and all sorts. Vomiting everywhere. I didn't feel sorry for them at all. Do we already have a claim on you? You come back. You're not telling me I could have sworn that a claim had dropped off on you. Bollocks. Alright, you come back then. We do have a claim here. We might as well build a spine network to try to get through the forts just a little bit quicker. Trent. No, let's fabricate on Lombardia. What? Well, we didn't see that coming. Alright, bat face. That wasn't here. Thankfully they're not taking anything that's a colony, so they can't burn it down or destroy it. They might do it to this one though. Good. Let's have you walking this way, so the ships don't have quite so far to roam. Actually, 9 stack or 1 stack. We might be able to just do it with this 10 stack. I'd like to put my dude in charge before we landed here. Nope. Okay, killed you. We can squish you with your 2-star general. We'll press this issue on Portugal. Get a free claim. Green sleeves have started again. It looks like one of them is heading to us, so we'll receive them here. Make sure we squish you, and then we'll turn on the 9 stack. Easier than I thought, although it's not over yet. Will allow you to take some attrition, 10% attrition. And then squish you. Or not. Lose 5,000 manpower. Naples' opinion of us goes up. Yeah, we can afford it. We'll try to keep Naples sweet. If Naples ends up turning aggressive and they start joining coalitions, bad things will start to happen. I want the Papal State on side, I want Naples on side, so that as we're eating through bits of Austria, especially 50 pot provinces, they're not getting too pissed off. Okay. And I'm gonna squish you there. Whew. And you go back to the boat. Press the issue on Portugal, why not? Our truce with Hafsid will expire next year, just in time to get these guys back. Although you have just popped rebels there, which means we can probably call. I think we only need to call 3 in this area. So let's not go mental with it. Where are you? Yeah, we're going to call you. Yeah, we'll call you. We'll make you a call. You a call. And you a call. The rest will leave. I think you only have to call 3 and the rest it'll just flip to colonial thingamajig. Whoever forms up here. How are you 24 populations worth? How is this a thing? I don't know. I like it though. As long as you're in the colonial region. Yep. So at the moment we are calling you, you and you. Once you 3 have called, this whole region will flip to colonial Colombia. And they can call the stuff. Let's not waste admin points. I'll grab the rest of these guys, chuck them on the ship, unsiege this stuff as well. Carmine. Was that the same thing as... Let's have a look. Terra Firma. Was that die? It's in the same region. Yeah, it's that die. Cool. Didn't they make a purple die with crushed insects as well? And away we go. So we'll save all these admin points. Hopefully that's the way it works. Works like that in normal games, so it should work like that here. Grand leaders, always. And then crush them. And away we go. You can walk this way. We don't need to pick you up anymore. Colonies are struggling a little bit. Good job with stealing stuff off Portugal. Use from the colonies. Chocolate will be made just there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to leave it for today. Actually, no. No, we'll get all the way up to the point where we're about to declare war on Hafsid. And then I'll leave it there. How are our rebels? I don't want to get surprised again. No, sorry. One of our missionaries has stopped working. Why is that? 2 of our missionaries have stopped working. Why? You're at exactly 0. You're into the minuses. So we'll cancel you. Start you. Poor vintage. That's unfortunate. And we'll grab the Diplo points. We should now start the integration process of La France. Okay. Not by a massive amount, but oh well. More dyes. Dyes and sugar. Dyes, sugar, and chocolate, it would appear, from the New World. Looks like Hungary finally decided to pop out a child. Good. And we can declare on them now. When did that drop off? I don't know, but it's dropped off. There you go. I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for War with Hafsid, where we're going to go in and take the centres of population 30, 31, 31, 34. Massive, massive amount of population around here. It's going to be beautiful. We may even statify this when it comes down to it. Where wasn't this where the Carthaginians used to be? In terms of Roman people. I don't know. I think so. Anyway, until next time, from Spain, do take care.